Okay, in the back here, cream leather. Don't think they're heated, but cream leather seats with cubby holes and bits and bobs, earplugs. Previous keeper, but the internal lights are working, the headlining's fair. Doesn't smell horrible in here. Nice comfortable car really. The carpets are a little bit soiled, but they're in cream, you'd expect that. And map pockets there, yep. Electric windows all round. Chromes on the door handles. Let's just jump in. I need to leave a better chap out actually from the site, so I'll just move it forward a bit. So all the ABS lights go out and the airbag lights go out. The only note I noticed was the screen wash light. I have topped it up, so there's obviously a screen wash sensor. That's not working. Let's just move it forward a moment. Now this had a clutch and a flywheel. Handbrake holds nicely. You've got 12-volt power supplies, more cup holders. That's actually a very nifty cup holder here. Have a look at this. Look at that. Ooh, sweet. Now the air compressor clicks in. I've heard it click in. It blows cold. And these are heated seats and cooling seats as well. Look at that. So you've got 5 settings for hot and 5 settings for cold, both driver and passenger. There we go. Just show you that. So pretty serious luxury. There's a 6-disc CD changer here with FM radio. Heated front screen, little filaments here, basically for the heated screen. In the glove compartment is the locking wheel nut and the audio guide and the owner's manuals, and the radio code is there as well. Front fogs, auto headlights on, auto wipers, auto dipping rear view mirror, spectacles case, internal courtesy lights all working as they should. Cruise control, fingertip control hi-fi. Nice bit of wood on the steering wheel. Electric mirrors. They're supposedly folding. Let's have a quick look. Do they fold? Doesn't look like it. But they are electrically operated. So the electric mirror is working. Is it working on both sides? I believe it is. I think I was playing with it on my way back. Yep. But the folding mirror bit. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. We have got some folding going on. Ah, right. Okay, they've been... there we go, they fold in and out, so they are folding. Well, something's working with them, whether they're out of phase or something. Oh, there we go, they're going to fold out again. Yes, they're out of phase, they just need a bit of playing with. So we've got electric windows all working there. Let's just pop that back to where it should be. The other one's cocked in at the moment. So, that aircon's blowing lovely and cold. If that's a big criteria for you for the summer months, which we just had a big heavy summer, didn't we, with a lot of heat, then that's going to be beautiful for you. Lovely, hot, cold blowing air conditioning. I mean, nice and cold. There we go, washer's working there, okay. Rear wiper. Yeah, rear wiper working fine as well. Electric seat operation, that's all working fine. Is it twin electric seats? More than likely they tend to be. Hear the aircon fan blowing there as well, and the compressor clicking in. Yeah, we've got 2 electric seats, chrome. This is one hell of a bit of kit, this is. A lot of money's worth new. Still in diesel format, good news. Cheap to run. 168, well I bet they're around with 250 on, I wouldn't be surprised, so I wouldn't get too upset about the mileage, but it is obviously quite high. No tax with it at the moment, it will need taxing, so if you come during post office hours, we can tax it at the local post office for you. And there's parking sensors on the rear, and they work as well. I did go to put the rear number plate on, but I couldn't get the screws out, so I've just left them in the back, or just one of them in the back. So you've got a nice set of new number plates to put on if you want to tow with it. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to the documents then for this Mondeo. Shows 4 keepers in total. And Mr. Robert Leslie Johnson was the last owner in Yeovil, and yeah, 4 owners, and he's owned it since April 2008 actually, so quite a nice length of ownership, 4 years or so. It's a 1998cc car, 159 grams per kilometre in silver. Registration date was 27th of the 11th 2003. MOT certificate, well, that's pretty interesting actually. It shows no advisory notices, which is quite a feat for a car of this sort of age, and by today's modern MOT criteria, being very strict. August the 18th, 2014 is the MOT, so just straightforward, no advisories. One key with the car, I'm afraid. We haven't got a second key, may come through, you never know. The original service book is here, EJ53UMH, yep, that's the one. And there's loads of nice stamps here for Ford. Look at that for a service book, beautifully filled out. I mean, main dealer services goes 6 there, and then another 8, so another 8 in total. And then it's filled in from 2008, I'd imagine, when Mr. Johnson got the car, 128,000 miles. Front disc and general servicing, tyres 131. This is quite interesting. 130k. It had a dual mass flywheel, clutch and release bearing. So the clutch and the gear and the flywheels all been done. That was just a body and paint record. And then he's filled it out again manually, which shows great diligence really. People filling it out. I don't mind this at all, to be fair. We've driven the car and it drives well. 99 it had 136 on. 138 he did another service in 2010. 148, and there's a K&N air sticker there where he's put a long life K&N filter in it. New alternator, crankshaft, pulley, tensioner and auxiliary belt. So it looks like it's had crankshaft, pulley, tensioner and auxiliary belt. I don't know if that's a cam belt, but new water pump, 152, oil filter again, 158 and 160 on the 5th of the 2013. Haven't used it much since the last MOT or service. So anyway, I like to see that. That's a load of oil changes and a good long MOT with no advisories. Back to the car. Hello and good afternoon to you. I'm Neil from Bathcars, and today's car is the Ford Mondeo Ghia X 2-litre TDCI estate. And still looking pretty fair actually, to be honest with you. It's got a few little minor marks, a bit of wear and tear here and there, done 160 odd thousand miles, but still quite drivable. I've driven it back from Bristol yesterday and it drove very well. Nice and economical, full leather interior with heated and air-conditioned seats. Heated front screen, air conditioning works as well. It's got a reasonable length of MOT on it, and the service history is pretty comprehensive, so bear with me if you want to have a look through that. But on the first meetings with it, it starts and drives well. Ghia X Ford Mondeo estate. It's got these very nice split rim alloy wheels, which are on, what are they? 225/40 ZR18, so you've got 18-inch wheels. The tyres here on the back, virtually new tyre, so good condition tyre there. A few little minor marks on the door trims, but again, nothing much more than a bit of stone touching in or deal with. This tyre here is about half worn. A few little tyre splodges, but they'll wipe off with some tar removal. The front fogs are working. There's a little bit of stone chipping to the leading edge of the bonnet, and the bumper's got a few minor marks, but again, nothing too severe. I'll show you a close-up of that. Nice fresh number plate put on the front as well. You've got 2 spare number plates for towing if you want to put a tow bar on the back. These are about half worn. The discs, not new, but certainly don't need replacing at the moment. There's a locking wheel nut with the car as well. It's in the glove compartment. It's a Falcon tyre on the back there. It's practically new. So the fronts are about half worn. The 2 rears are in good order. It's got the roof bars as well, tinted glass, that all-important heated front windscreen for the winter months, which is dead handy. We've got a remote key here with remote boot release. Our Ghia X TDCI. So if you're looking for one of these, this is the one to have. It's got the luggage cover in the back. There is a couple of carpet mats in the back of here. There's nothing much in there, just part of the tool roll. There's the base of the car. What else we got here? Just a steel wheel as well. But there's a metal dog guard there, or luggage net. Quite handy if you've got a dog. A 12-volt power supply, and the baggage covers there as well. Rear wash wiper. Just going to have a look at the internals of the car and the service history.